Hey guys, Frndly Tech back with another video from CFL-TECH. I hope you're doing great. To start this video off, now what we're looking at today is an app called Zeam, and we're on their website right now just to take a look and show you what they're about. We will also be taking a look at the app on the Roku device here shortly, so stay tuned for that. Now it says here, welcome. Zeam is your home for local TV, stream breaking news, sports, weather, community events, and more. Now, there's an app called Vuit, V-U-I-T, and that has been around for a little while. Now, on the Google TV operating system, that app is still available, and there is no option for Zeam, but Zeam is available on multiple platforms, and we'll show you here on the website which ones they are. So let's go down a bit here. Now you can actually watch the app or the channels and shows on here as well on the website. It says Zeam is where you are, where you're from, and where you want to go. Local news, entertainment, local sports, and Zeam originals. They have music concerts with the originals, which is kind of cool. And you also have, of course, local news, live and on-demand news, and weather from around local stations with reporters you know and trust. And it's all free, so it's ad-supported free content. So many ways to Zeam, watch free on your favorite devices. So there you go, you have the internet, the browser, you can have the Apple TV, and you have Fire TV, Roku, and Android. What Zeemers are saying, so I have a couple of comments here about the app. Of course, they're all good when they're on their website. Now, how do you sign up? You don't have to sign up. Just start Zeeming now. You have an option with Zeam to create an account to set favorites. And do I need to download it? No, you can watch anytime at Zeam.com, which of course is with the web browser. But they also have it available on different platforms where you can download on those platforms. And it says interested in a partnership. They have that option as well. So sign up to personalize your Zeeming experience. And did we mention it's free? And watch now. So there you go. And they're on a couple of different social media platforms if you want to follow them. Now the company is called SyncBack, and they are the owner of the Zeam app and Vuit as well. So let's go ahead here now and take a look at this app on the Roku. Watch how it performs, show you what it's about. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. Alright guys, we have the Roku pulled up here, and we're going to launch the Zeam app, and we're going to see what it looks like. So here we go. Now you have Zeam, always local, always free. And when you get in here, you have the left side with the options for home, search, and more. So we're going to look at home here where we were. And if you go across here, scrolling right to left, you do have some thumbnails or large rectangular thumbnails here. And have one that shows you about Zeam if you want more information. And then you have Investigate TV Plus. And you have only 4 to 5 different options on the top. And then it gives you some information here. And Route 66, Zeam 360, journeys along Route 66. So let's go down now and see what we have now. You have nearby. So what it's doing here, it's bringing in news from different parts of Florida. Now we're in the Central Florida region here, so it's bringing in Gainesville, Sarasota. So it's going outside of the Central Florida region, but it's bringing in a good amount of Florida stations here. And then we even see out of Florida, we have Savannah, Georgia. And you have Albany, Georgia, Panama City's in the Panhandle of Florida. You have Dothan, Alabama, 2 different stations there. You have Charleston, South Carolina, and you have Macon, Georgia, and Augusta, Georgia. So, a few stations here that they're calling nearby. So depending on your location, it'll bring in those stations, and it's similar to what it's doing here, but for your region. And then we checked out a station earlier, recently viewed will show up here. So anything you recently viewed will show up in this section here. You have CBS News and Entertainment. So you have CBS News National, Inside Edition, you have ET, you have CBS News Baltimore. So a bunch of CBS News options here as well. So quite a few here listed. And let's go down now, news channels and stations. So again, more news. You have Zeam 360 in New York, and you have more stations here. So you have a mix of even NBC, ABC. So they don't just bring in CBS. So it's a good mix of different types of networks here. You have CW in Montgomery, Alabama. And you have News Channel 13 in Albany, New York. Then you have news shows. So These are different segments from different news stations around the country. So you may find something interesting in this section here. You just never know what you find with these free apps. So it's all free. You don't have to worry about paying a penny for this app. And there's a police in pursuit there in looks like Broward County, Florida. So there you go. So it's kind of like a YouTube section here, if you will, when you look at videos from around the country. Then you have different sports. Now this is really good for high school sports, from what it seems. If you have someone you know that plays high school sports, maybe a family member or a friend, you could always check out some of the games for your region or some highlights. So that's really cool. So there you go, a bunch of different high school sports there. So very nice. And then you go down, you have food and drink. So stirring it up with Chef John. Then you have cooking with Chef Herman, and that's in Traverse City, Michigan. And you have Bite with Velke's, 100% chance of wine. So quite a few Atlanta Eats, very nice. So never a shortage on these apps, that's for sure. There's always something for everyone. So that's something you don't have to worry about. And then you have documentaries. You have Black History Month on Zeam. Awareness, here you have Black History Month special. And then you have 71 years later, climate for change. So interesting to have documentaries as well, which is nice. And then you have the video vault here, Alaska's news source. So they have a good mix, and stuff you may not realize they have on here, they do. And then you have the Henry Ford, the Battle of Forks Road. So very nice, and Crossing the Great Lakes. So a good amount of different titles in here. And then you have Inquiring Minds. So this may be interesting to a lot of people, especially if they like court stuff. You have Investigative TV Plus, The Sixth, True Crime Stories. Then you have Seeking Justice. So very nice. And then Inside Indie Creators. So there you go. So they have a good mix here. And let's go now to the plus or the more here, plus more. So you have shows. So you have under this, you have shows. So they have 100% chance of wine. We did see that earlier. They have more sports, entertainment. So there you go. And you have Exhale TV. You have a drink with 9 and 10 News. A drink with .com, it looks like. And then you have a Doctor and a Diva. And let's see, more documentaries here. So a good amount of stuff on here, that's for sure. You have travel. If you like traveling, you have a bunch of travel stuff. There's some more of the eat stuff, which is nice to see. Inside the kitchen there, and you have Crossing the Great Lakes again. And then you have here a bunch of car and trucks videos or channels here. So let's go in here, and you have Power Nation. So it has different years here. So you can look at all these different car shows if you like the builds and all that. There you go. You have the Mud Monster there. You have a Datsun 280Z. So very cool. And if you go down, you have gaming. Okay, so there you go with that section. So let's go now to events. And there you go. They have upcoming events. Now this is about boys high school soccer. April 16th coming up here at the time of this video. That's a few days away. And you have KCRG on Zeam is a place to find live local high school sports in eastern Iowa. So if you're in that area, you will find this on here. So they have that set up very nicely. And then you go here, now you have a search feature, which is always great on any app. So you can do some searching for your favorite channel. Maybe it's on here, maybe it's not. And also maybe it'll be coming soon. So you can always search on here as well. And then you have the settings, which are pretty basic. You have app settings here. You have privacy policy, California policy, terms of use, opt out. So you can opt out of these certain ads. And then you have local connect. So it gives you, based on your location, these are your local and nearby Zeam channels. So there you go. And then you can also give them some feedback here. Let us know what types of local content you're most interested in, and we'll let your local channel know. So that's really cool that they do that and they take that feedback. So there you go. You can also help improve the app and also get more of the content that you're looking for your region. So that's always nice to see that they're given that option to give some feedback. So there you go, a quick look at Zeam. So what do you think of this app? Have you tried it? It's a good app to really put on your list and also download. There's more free content. You don't have to pay a penny. So it's free ad-supported content. So there you go. So what do you think of this? Put your comments down below. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. And if it's your first time here on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It lets YouTube know you like the content, and also lets CFL-TECH know, which is really important to us. And also, hit that notification bell so you know when the next video drops from CFL-TECH. Frndly Tech will be checking out this one. We'll be back soon with more, so stay tuned. And again, hit that notification bell so you know when the next video drops. Frndly Tech checking out this one. Soon to be back with another. Take care.